Hey everyone, I'm Eurogamer's Ian Higton, and this here video is a quick look at some footage taken from Hitman Episode 3, Marrakesh. I took a trip along to a press event earlier this week to get a hands-on with a new level, which you can see in all its glory right here thanks to these virtual drone shots. What these shots do is give you a very good idea of the size of this map and the variety of areas available to you. If, like me, you've played through the previous episodes of Hitman already, you'll be aware of the increasing sense of scale to the maps, and again, Episode 3 ups the ante by delivering a huge playground that even puts Episode 2's Sapienza to shame. Episode 1's opulent Parisian murder mansion demonstrated the game's ability to create beautifully detailed locations and fill them with realistic AI crowds, while the sun-kissed beaches and winding streets of Sapienza showed us that IO Interactive could also make much more open maps, ones that upon closer inspection were actually packed with secret routes and hidden opportunities. Marrakesh melds both of these styles together, offering you not only an intimidatingly large level, but also one that's brought to life by some of the best examples of AI crowds I've ever seen. The attention to detail is staggering, and it really does feel like you're in the middle of a living, breathing city. You spawn inside a tight, maze-like bazaar, jam-packed with locals and tourists who are crowding around various TV sets, watching news footage of a protest taking place outside of the nearby Swedish consulate. One of your targets is there, a fugitive bank CEO called Klaus Strandberg. The other, a general named Zidane, is on the opposite side of the map, holed up inside of an old school. Both locations are formidably defended with soldiers on almost every street corner, and at first glance they seem impossible to gain access to. As with the previous episodes though, trial runs and exploration will soon uncover a myriad of avenues for mischief making. I must have spent a good 30 minutes just exploring the markets, checking out the trinkets on sale and listening to the NPCs chattering away to one another before I started making my way onto the rooftops to get a lay of the land. Then, confident I knew some good escape routes, I slowly approached the consulate in search of an entry point. Jammed up against barriers outside were countless protesters holding placards, and just beyond them, military police armed to the teeth with automatic rifles. I didn't really like those odds, so I doubled back on myself and bumped into a news reporter and her producer who had lost track of their cameraman. The cameraman, it turns out, had decided that the job of interviewing Strandberg inside the heavily guarded embassy was way too dangerous, choosing instead to spend his day hanging out in a members-only shisha cafe. Barred from entry due to the lack of a membership card, I clambered over one of the sidewalls of the cafe and lay in wait in the toilets. After a couple of minutes, the cameraman popped in to use the facilities, so I interrupted him mid-wee-wee with a chokehold, stole his uniform, and unceremoniously dumped the body into a storage crate. After that, gaining entry to the consulate was easy, and just a case of strolling in through the front door with the rest of the news team. My first assassination of Strandberg was sloppy at best, a simple bullet to the head in the middle of the interview, and then a panicked dash into the streets. That's the beauty of a sandbox game like Hitman though. I may have messed it up first time round, but next time I'll know where to go and what to avoid. The real joy here is in the repeat playthroughs, the experimentation and the improvisation, the patient observation and the high that comes from finally pulling off a perfect hit. Marrakesh delivers all this in spades of course, and it's easily the best and most thrilling episode so far. So if you were a fan of the previous missions, keep an eye out for Hitman Episode 3 when it releases on the 31st of May. Thanks for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to Eurogamer for plenty more video gaming goodness in the near future. Also, if you are a fan of Hitman, we've got plenty more Hitman videos up on the channel, and they're all here for you to click on if you fancy watching more. Goodbye!